Welcome back, Love Nation. This is Nina. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you to everybody that has been coming to my channel. Like this video, share this video, and hit that notification bell so you guys know when I drop my next one. Listen, you guys, Diddy just lost $100 million lawsuit from an inmate in Michigan. And that is not all the tea. After reading this article, it is definitely probable that Diddy did know this guy because, drumroll, Diddy actually signed in as a visitor for this man that sued him, according to what is in this article I'm about to read to you guys. At first, I did think, honestly, that this case might just be a frivolous lawsuit. However, I am more than certain that this inmate had to cough up them logs when he get to court, when he was suing him, just to show that, yes, Diddy was a visitor. I'm going to go over that in just a second. I'm going to read that article, but first I'm going to say this. This is definitely, the year of 2024 has not been kind to Diddy. Everything in his personal life is being exposed up and down with everybody. His empire is falling around us. He's in the middle of trying to sell one of his properties in LA for $62 million. There's definitely a lot going on here. But, with all of these lawsuits going on, Diddy should have known one of the main factors. If a defendant is, if somebody is making you a defendant in court, if they're suing you, it's best to respond and have a lawyer show up to respond and get their stuff together when they go to court. Now he has to fight this judgment, and honestly, I don't even know what the case law is with this, but I do know that his first payment of $10 million is due October 1st, and it is already going on mid-September. So yes, this is a mess. I'm about to get straight into reading this article from The Guardian, which was my source, and I definitely want to know what you guys think about this current situation with Diddy. So, again, here we go. I'll be reading it. Like, share, subscribe, guys. Straight into the Sean Diddy Combs $100 million default judgment. This article is courtesy of theguardian.com. So if you want to go to their website and look at it and subscribe, go ahead. I just want to give my resources. Now, this is kind of convoluted. And there's so many cases going on with Sean Diddy. However, I'm just going to read this, and I want you guys to tell me what you think below in the comments. So, this is titled, "The Sean Diddy Combs Loses $100 Million Default Judgment Over SA Allegations," saying that the hip-hop mogul failed to respond to a lawsuit over alleged SA in Detroit in 1997, but denied knowing the accuser. So according to this article, a man who accused Sean Diddy Combs of SAing him has won a $100 million judgment after the rapper, music producer, and businessman failed to contest the allegations in a civil courthouse in Michigan. An attorney for Diddy issued a statement denying that his client knows the plaintiff, Derek Lee Cardello Smith. The lawyer, Mark Agnafilo, excuse me if I pronounce that incorrectly, said that Cardello Smith had committed fraud on the court and that Combs looked forward to having his judgment swiftly dismissed. Lee, 51 years old now, secured the remarkably large judgment after filing a lawsuit that described how he encountered Combs while working in a restaurant and hospitality industry near Detroit. According to the Detroit Metro Times, Lee Cardello Smith alleges that he was pharmaceutical and SA'd by Diddy at a party in Detroit in 97, but just one claim amid a broader pattern of alleged SA and other misconduct by the three-time Grammy winner. once also known as P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, and Love. Lee Cardello Smith, who is currently incarcerated, eventually sued over the alleged incident and provided information showing that Diddy's name in a prison visitation log. Ooh, wow. Okay, now that is serious. If he is currently locked up and Diddy went to go visit him, because I think you need to show ID when you visit these places. Okay, that could actually prove that they knew each other. Let's just continue. At a preliminary August 7th court hearing conducted virtually, Lee testified that Diddy offered him $2.3 million to drop the lawsuit, which would allow the music mogul to complete a property sale. The plaintiff testified that Diddy, who is now 54, told him he would not acknowledge Lee Cardello Smith claims in court, saying, "You know how we get down." Lee Cardello Smith said he was told by Combs, "Well, I disagree with how you get down," and rejected the settlement offer. Lenawee County Circuit Court Judge Anna Marie Anzolan subsequently issued an order restraining Diddy from selling off assets that could help him cover any damages possibly awarded to Lee. Then, when Combs failed to appear at a virtual hearing in Lee Cardello Smith's lawsuit on Monday, Judge Anna Zola awarded the plaintiff a default judgment of $100 million, as the Metro Times first reported. Plaintiff will receive a default judgment in their favor when the defendant failed to take action in response to cases brought against them. Court records show that Lee Cardello Smith is currently incarcerated at the Ernest C. Brooks Correctional Facility after multiple previous convictions of criminal conduct, as well as one of kidnapping. Wow. The Metro Times reported that Lee taught himself criminal and civil law during his incarceration while also developing a long history of challenging the judicial system with lawsuits. Diddy is not the only prominent defendant named in one of those lawsuits. Another is the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Detroit, in a lawsuit alleging that the two of the organization's priests, as well as one of his employees, essayed Lee between 1979, when he was about 7 years old, and in 1993. It was not immediately clear how easily Lee Cardello Smith may be able to collect his judgment against Combs, though the plaintiff told Metro Times he went way back with the defendant. Agnefello, the judge, statement on Tuesday referred to Lee Cardello Smith as a convicted felon and as a predator. Wow. So, this is the current state of this crazy lawsuit. Now, I'm sure at this point, because of this default judgment, which, by the way, the judge also said that Diddy has to start making increments of $10 million a month payment to every month until this is paid off starting October 1st. I guess Diddy is now going to pay attention to this lawsuit and respond. I don't know what legalities he has after this, but I'm sure he's going to fight it now, even though he should have addressed it before. And this is a heads up to anybody. If someone files and, subpoenas you or whatever, where you are the defendant, you best show up, because the person suing you can get a default judgment. So I'm definitely going to be keeping up with this, you guys. Tell me what you think about this current lawsuit that P. Diddy just lost by default. Share your comments below respectfully. Like, share, subscribe. Till next time, enjoy your day and be safe. Bye, guys.